Welcome back guys to UEFA Champions League Fantasy. This is the first episode of the new campaign. So in this video I'm going to show you the main changes in the UCL Fantasy. I mean the positions and the prices because the player positions and the prices are a little bit changed. So we must focus on if they are worth to pick under the new position and under the new price. First of all, I want to say that the highest price you can pay for each player is 10.5 million, the maximum, and the minimum is 4 million. In the case of goalkeepers and defenders, the highest price still 6 million, and of course that's not surprise that the players who performed very well in the last year in UCL, their prices have got increased, just like Rafinha or Lamine Yamal, or some player prices are huge increased, and of course we have new faces, just like in Chelsea, Newcastle, Tottenham Hotspur, Athletic Bilbao, and others, Napoli of course, Galatasaray, and many players. So the season is going to be very interesting. So right now guys, I want to make little preview and about prices and the position changes, and of course I will talk about the essential players, the starter players, the highly demanded players. So right now I'm going to start with the goalkeepers, and we got only 6 players who cost 6 million. Those are Jan Sommer, Gio Donnarumma, Alisson Becker, Jan Oblak, Courtois, and Manu Neuer. So one of them, I mean Gio Donnarumma, is going to leave PSG and possibly he is going to perform for Manchester City, but others stay at their position, and these prices of the 6 million of course are highest, and possibly I'm worried about Jan Sommer because he was my key player during the season, and right now he is not going to be my goalkeeper. Possibly he is not going to be my goalkeeper again, but see, it's all depending on the fixtures, and the draw will be on a Friday. So guys, 5.5 million goalkeeper, and I'm happy that David Raya cost 5.5 million because I think he also deserves to be a 6 million goalkeeper. But as a fantasy asset and as a fantasy player, and I'm very happy because I have David Raya cost 5.5 million. Wojciech Szczesny, who possibly is not going to perform in the starting lineup, so avoid this guy and don't pick him under 5.5 million. Instead of him, you can take Joan Garcia, whose price is 4.5 million, and he's going to be the starter player in Blaugrana. Then we got Ederson, who must be also avoided because he possibly is going to be sold from Manchester City. Those are 5.5 million goalkeepers. While I want to talk about 5 million players. Gregory Kobel, Rui Silva, and avoid Ter Stegen of course, Flaken, Vicario, Nico Pope, Unai Simon, Robert Sanchez from Chelsea. He will be one of the key player in UCL Fantasy. Remember that guys. Unai Simon, of course I told about it, and 4.5 million players, Karnezeki, Di Gregorio, Kovar, Hradeski, and others are just the backup for the best goalkeepers. So guys, that's a little preview about goalkeepers, and now let's see the defenders. And also we got highest price defenders 6 million, and we got 7. Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, of course deserved, then Dumfries, Grimaldo, and I think we must avoid that kind of players. William Saliba 6 million, Van Dijk 6 million, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, who is going to be backup or rotation with Carvajal. So nobody knows what is going to happen about them, but I'm happy that I wonder why William Saliba is higher price than any Arsenal defender, because I think in an equal situation, prices of William Saliba and Gabriel, I would pick Gabriel, and at this point of course I will keep Gabriel as my first target. So guys, avoid Grimaldo, avoid of course, and what about Trent Alexander-Arnold? He is going to be in a rotation. Now 5.5 million players: Bastoni, Kunde, Gabriel, Rudiger, Alphonso Davies, Frimpong, Konate, Jonathan Tah, Guardiol, Paul Victor, and also avoid that player: Di Marco, Katamo, Ruben Dias, Di Lorenzo, Cucurella, and of course this guy will be very highly demanded because he performs very well in FPL. William Pacho costs 5 million. I'm happy about it because he will be one of the best transfer targets for me. Marquinhos, Schlotterbeck, also very good at ball recoveries. Upamecano, Kehrer, Ryerson, Balde, Nkapie, possibly transferred in Arsenal. Timber is one of the best player under 5 million to be picked because he plays very well, and also Calafiori, who costs 4.5 million, guys, and Ronald Araujo, who also costs 4.5 million, and those players are going to be very highly demanded in UCL Fantasy, I guess, because those prices are 4.5 million. But the one problem what they have is that they are injured easily. So guys, you can avoid them, but you can keep them as a good gem and asset in UCL Fantasy. Pedro Porro price is 5 million, and just like Mickey Van de Ven and Rhys James and Cuti Romero's, also Kerkesh, who is the starter player in Liverpool, but his price is 5 million. And Ait Nouri, his price is also 5 million. And what about 4.5 million players, guys? And I told you about my gems, my rival gems. Calafiori 4.5 million, and Araujo also costs 4.5. So guys, let's start and let's face midfielder problem, and the highest paid player is Mohamed Salah, 10.5 million. Then Lamine Yamal, and his price is increased from 7.5 to 10, just like Rafinha was costing 7.5 and his price is 9.5. Vini Jr. is also registered as a midfielder, not forward. He was forward during last 2 seasons, but at this moment he is registered as a midfielder, so we got another option as Vini Jr. is already midfielder. Bukayo Saka from Arsenal, who is going to miss the first match in UCL, then Cole Palmer, 9.5 million, the first performer from Chelsea jersey for Cole Palmer, and I think this guy will be highly demanded. Florian Wirtz, his price is increased from 7 million to 9 million, and I guess it's a huge increase. Jamal Musiala still same as a 9 million. Jude Bellingham decreased from 9 to 8.5. That's a good one, but he's going to miss some matches, because of shoulder injury and shoulder operation. Rodrigo registered as a midfielder, guys, and his price is going to be 8.5, and he was forward, Martin Odegaard, he is also injured, and his price is same, 8.5 million. Desiree Doué, his price is increased, and he is registered as a midfielder. He was forward, in the last campaign, but this time he is registered, but instead of him, Ousmane Dembele is registered as a forward, and we will see it. Olise, whose price is 8 million, and Kvaratskhelia, another gem in PSG, 8 million cost. It's increased from 7 million. Phil Foden stays 8 million. De Bruyne, 8 million. Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao, 8 million. Barcola, his price is same, 7.5. Pedri is increased from 7 to 7.5. Martinelli still same, just like Vitinha, because his price is 7 million, but if I remember, his price was 6, guys, and this time it's 7. Declan Rice is also 7. Hakan Çalhanoğlu also 7. Adeyemi and Lookman, both very good asset in UCL Fantasy. Those prices are 7 million. And we got others also, just like Rodri, Pedro Neto, Gordon, Iñaki Williams. Many player prices are 7 or 7.5. So these guys will be crucial, guys, because Tijani Reinders under 6.5. He's a great one to pick, another gem. Also Scott McTominay from Napoli, he's a leader in Napoli, so someone who scores is Scott McTominay. His price is 7 million, and he's hiding gem, I guess. Kudus from Tottenham, and Pedro Neto from Chelsea. Also Rodri, he's back from injury in Manchester City. So guys, those player prices are revealed, and we got also Serge Gnabry at the gem. I know that's a surprise for you, but Jamal Musiala is injured and Serge Gnabry is playing instead of him, and he costs 6.5 million, and he is starter, guys. And before Jamal Musiala is injured, we can use Serge Gnabry as the good asset. Under 6.5 million, he's a starter, and of course depending on the fixtures, but let's see. Let's see, guys. Now the forward line, and the forwards, the highest cost forwards are Harry Kane 10.5 million, Mbappe 10.5, Erling Haaland also 10.5, and then we are facing the 10 million forward. The single 10 million forward is Ousmane Dembele, who was registered as a midfielder, but his position is changed and he is a forward right now. Robert Lewandowski, the price is same, 9.5. Lautaro Martinez, the price is increased, 9.5. Julian Alvarez, the price is same, 9 million. Victor Gyökeres, 9 million, the price is same, just like Isak, but avoid that player if he stays in Newcastle, but nobody knows how he's going to perform. But if he stays, if he's transferred to Liverpool, possibly he will be highly demanded. Next, Griezmann, 8.5 million. Marmoush, avoid that kind of player because Marmoush just does not play as a forward, in Manchester, and so I don't see that coming if I pick Marmoush in a starter. Serhou Guirassy cost 8 million, and I think he is hidden gem, because Serhou Guirassy still plays very well in Dortmund, and I think he will be a highly demanded player. Thuram price is increased, I don't know why. Ekitike 8 million, and he will be highly demanded player, to be honest, if Isak is not going to be transferred in Liverpool. Romelu Lukaku, then Luis Diaz with 7.5, and he is registered as a forward, and he is actually midfielder, guys, and plays as a midfielder, and in UCL he is registered as a forward, and that's a surprise for me, and I'm satisfied about it. Dusan Vlahovic 7.5, avoid that kind of player. Kai Havertz, avoid him. Cody Gakpo is also registered as a forward, and he is also midfielder, guys, and situation likewise. Luis Diaz, Gakpo is also registered as a forward. Sorloth, Randall Colomwani, João Pedro also registered forward, and he must be, and he will be the crucial player in Chelsea, I guess, and one of the highly demanded player in UCL Fantasy. Hidden gem, guys, remember his name, he has great impact in Chelsea. Victor Osimhen, he's back in UCL and 7.5 million cost. Then interesting players, Ferran Torres 7 million, Gonzalo Ramos does not interest. Rashford is 7 million cost, and he is registered as a forward. I'm not going to pick him, to be honest. Tal, also Nicholas Jackson. Solanke 7 million. Greenwood from Marseille is registered as a forward, guys. Oh, come on. Embolo from Milan. Delap 6.5, great player. Verkos from Ajax, depending on fixtures, of course. Gerard Moreno from Villarreal. Come on, I'm not going to pick him. But what about Richarlison, guys, who plays very well, and he is one of the gem. I think if you see FPL, he performs very well, and possibly he's going to continue like this. But of course depending on the fixtures. And another hidden gem is Jonathan David from Juventus, because he was playing for Lille and he was very, very good asset in UCL Fantasy. But at this moment Jonathan David performs for Juventus, and he already scored in the debut, and I think under 6 million he is going to be great player, and maybe one of the hottest target for me in UCL Fantasy. So guys, that's all. Of course, the lowest priced players in lowest priced forwards are 5 million forwards in UCL Fantasy, and you can pick them, of course, but no high demands about that players. That's all, guys. Possibly that information was useful for you because of new positions, because of new transfer targets and the transfer prices. And of course I will have the preliminary draft, the first draft in the UCL Fantasy. I will wait for the draw, and I will make the reaction video, of course, and of course the first draft, and then another drafts for the UCL. Then I will reveal the hottest targets, of course, in the UCL Fantasy. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video to help me to reach the milestone, and see you soon. Wish you all the best.